Okay, team. So today I'm going to be showing on this video how to create your on orders report database. So in this database is going to help you create your on orders report and let you know uh, who's getting credit and who needs to come and see you for do some type of action based off the SR. So I'm gonna go over the PowerPoint and then I'll go actual through the actual database on how to use it and start it up. So it's pretty simple. Okay, so first thing is first, you're gonna have to input these two important dates, which is gonna be the FY and the mission dates. So the FY, you just input, when is the beginning date. So based on this FY that we're in right now, which is 2019, we started 1 October and it ends 30 September 2019. And then for the mission date, in here you can input the parameters date. So I put when the mission began, which was 1 April 2019, and it ends on 30 September 2020. So once we fall into a new FY, a new mission, whatever it is, all you have to do is input these dates, and based on these dates, the database is going to work automatically. So the way the database works is based on this date. So if you never change these dates, then you're going to have up-to-date on orders, but it's never going to tell you who you're getting credit and all that. So you can change this at any given time, okay? All right, so we're going to create the folder. So just like all the other folders, if you've been watching the other videos, it's the same stuff, except it's a different name. So this one is going to be on order. So let's walk you through it. So you're going to go into the Windows. So you click on the little folder icon, which is here, and I'm going to walk you through it. You use the user, click on the users, then public document. Then once you're in the public document, you're going to create a new folder, which you should be in this address, and you're going to call it My Ops. So just like the other ones, if you use my old database, which was my data report database, we're no longer going to have that. I just have this as an example. It's going to be called My Ops. So since I broke down the big database into smaller database, because we're not going to use the on orders report like every single day. We're only going to use it at least once, twice a week, if that. And then after that, you're going to create a new text document, and we're going to call it on orders. So let me show you how it's going to work. So you click on the folder icon. In the folder icon, you're going to go into Windows Charlie. You click on that, then you're going to double click on users. Then you're going to double click on public. Then you're going to double click on public documents. And then you're going to right click and you're going to create a new folder. When you create the new folder, you're going to call it My Ops. So I already have it in here. So we're not going to do anything with that. Then once you have My Ops, you double click on it. I already have data in here. So you're going to call it the on orders. So you just go in here and then put a new text document, and then on the new text document, leave the .txt. Don't delete that. Just go in here and put on orders, and that's it. Okay. So let me go and delete this because we're not going to need it, and that's pretty much it. So let's go to the next page. Once you create your new folder, then we're going to go in here and create your UIC code table. So if you're a battalion career counselor, all you need to do is input your battalion information, and that's it. For my senior career counselors, input your whole brigade if you want to be pulling the on orders report for your whole brigade and then sending it out to your career counselors. But I have it for both, so but the battalion and the senior career counselor can see that. So both battalion and senior career counselors can use this on orders report database. So how do you pull the stuff from Retain? Or, well, it's not going to be, let me change this because it's not going to be extension. It should be on orders. How to put your on orders data from Retain. So you're going to go into users report, reports, and you're going to click on orders notification. So just click on that. Once you click on that, it's going to pull you into this information. So if you're a battalion career counselor, you're going to select your specific role set. If you're a senior career counselor, you're going to go in here and select your roll-up LOSA for your brigade. Then you're going to input the dates that you desire to pull. So in here, I just pull some crazy dates just to pull it. So it doesn't matter what dates you pull in here, it's going to tell you who's on order. So normally I've been using 2017-01 forever, and then I just put 2050-01, 01. And then once you're done with that, you click search, and then it's going to prompt you to the next area that you're going to select. So here's the data. When you're going to save the data, you're going to save it text with headers. Once you put text with headers, you're going to go ahead and then you save as. When you save as, at the bottom of your computer screen, which will be right here, you're going to have a little pop-up, and then it's going to say, do you want to open or save your on-orders notification? So what you're going to do is you're going to click on, put the drop-down, click on the little down arrow, and you're going to save as. The reason why is because we already created a text document. So we're just going to go ahead and select the text we want to save it and replace it. So since we just created that new text, there's no data in there. But instead of us doing it every single time, inputting in a new text file information, we're just going to replace it. So once again, just put on the drop down little arrow, click save as. Then you're going to have this screen. Make sure that you're in this folder or this address. So this address, obviously, we have my ops, which that's where it's at, and it's in the computer. So we already created that text file that is called on orders. So just click on that. It's going to highlight, and then the file name is going to be in here, and just click save. It's going to ask you, do you want to replace that data? And then you just say yes. And that's really it. Once you have that, then the text is, that data has been saved into that text file. So then we go to the actual database. So in this actual database, you're going to have 4 tabs. You're going to click on the import. Import is going to import the data from that specific text document that we just created. And then it's going to pretty much do the magic, and it's going to look like this. So it's going to remove the socials and everything like that. So where it says need action, if it says yes, that means that they need an SOR. So for instance, like let's say this very first one, that soldier is an FY 22. He's going to he or she's going to Carson. The ETS date is 2022, June 18, and the on orders report is, the report date is July 20. So 2 years plus that date, it should be 2022 July 31st. So that means that that soldier is short some like a month and some change. So it does require an extension. So that's why it tells you that they need action. So if they need action, that means that they just either need to extend or re-enlist. Now, if it says credit, that means that that soldier you're getting credit for. So for instance, this soldier is an FY 20 going to Fort Knox, and the ETS date is 2020 January 24th. So an orders report was sent on this date. So you calculate. So obviously the soldier needs to take some type of action, right? So that means that you will get credit for that soldier. And this is the date that the on orders was sent, and it's already filtered by how long the soldier been on order. So obviously it's going to be the lowest to highest. So for this example, that's this data, they've been on orders for 12 days. Obviously this one's been for 33 days. So this is just an example. Once you gonna import some new data, I have a little box. Always clear the data before inputting new data. So all you gotta do is just click on that, the clear data, and it's gonna clear the data for you, and it's gonna look like that. That's it. And then you click import when you're gonna import the following week's on orders report. Then if you wanna make it all nice and pretty, I created another tab that is called PDF. You click on PDF, and I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look. That pretty much is gonna save wherever you want to be saved, and it's gonna be, this data is gonna be in a PDF, and it's gonna be really presentable. So then you can send it to your units, your leadership, and they can see the soldiers that are on orders. It's just to make it look nice and pretty. And pretty much that's it. And then obviously I have this for all my videos, so it's just to assist on orders report for the battalion career counselors and the seniors. So if there's some data that obviously you have a bigger unit based off whatever the data I have on this database. If it needs to be bigger, just let me know. I can always custom make it bigger for you. So let's get to it. So how is it gonna work? So this is how the database is gonna look. You input the dates, so the dates are already in there. 1 October 2018, 30 September 19, 1 April 19, 30 September 20. So all that stuff is already in there. So now we're gonna go into the UIC. First thing we're gonna do. So there's no UIC in here. So I already have a little cheat sheet for my stuff. So let me go and copy so I can show you how it's gonna work. So copy, let's go over here and paste it. So when I'm pasting it, you're gonna see a little percentage over here. If it takes a little bit longer, just look at the percentage. It's gonna tell you that it's going through. So so let's go over to see how many battalions we have. So we have HHB 11. That's not really a battalion for us, but we consider one. Then we have 552. That's 2, 343, 243, and 143. So that's 5 battalions in 11th Brigade. So that's my brigade. All right. So now we're gonna go into the actual orders. So in here you see that there's no data, right? No data whatsoever. So let's go and click import. So when you click import, you just got to be a little bit patient. So what is going on is that I'm making the database tell us when, as it's importing, it's doing all the magic for you, putting it in order and all that stuff. Once the database has been, or the data has been imported into the actual database, it's going to give you a little message telling you that the data has been imported, and just click OK. So pretty much in here it's telling you what battalion they're in, the unit, because obviously we created the UIC table, right? It's going to tell you the soldier's name, the turn, on orders were sent, the report date, the ETS, the gaining UIC, unit description, the location where they're going, if they're going overseas or states, IEPD line, dates on orders, and then here it is when they get credit. So obviously this is on old data, so it's just showing you an example, okay? So you will not be able to change anything in here. All this stuff is locked. So pretty much all you can use is use this button because I'm making the magic. If I have it unlocked, then I know some people are going to want to learn how I do stuff and they're going to tweak it out and then it might not work. Just get with me and I'll show you how to create something similar like this, or if you want to learn, I can always teach, okay? So let's go and see how it's going to look when we make it into a PDF file. So like I said, all you got to do is click PDF. It's going to prompt you where you want to save it. So for this example, we're going to save it on the desktop. So I'm going to save it on the desktop. Here, it already has a file name. It's called on orders, and then the date, today's date that I'm pulling, I'm saving that on orders. And you can change this. So I'm going to call it 243 because I believe this is my battalion. So 243 ADA battalion on orders. And then I'm going to save it on that desktop. So you save it, and is publishing, and at the end it's going to tell you that the file has been saved. So now let's go look to see how it's going to look. So here it is saved. So we're going to open it, and when we open it, it's going to look like this in the PDF. So pretty much it makes it easier for me to just go ahead and put it in an email when I send all my reports weekly to my leadership, and I just send it to them in a PDF file. Now, so for this, I have it saved for 4 pages because I don't think we're going to have that many on orders for brigades or battalions. But if they do, once again, get with me. You finish something bigger than that, and then I can always change it, and then we can make it custom for you so then you can actually use it. So what do we do when we have all these extra pages that, doesn't work? So you go in here and it says organize pages. You click on it, and then in here it says that you can delete, insert, extract, or rotate pages. And then all you're going to do is just pretty much delete the last 2 pages so you don't send out extra pages that is not necessary. If you need to, there's some, leadership that like, oh, well, I want it specific in an Excel file. You're not always going to be able to please everybody. I send everything in a PDF. My unit is really good. They're happy. They like it. It's neat. They like the way it looks. Here and there, maybe I get one Excel that is like, oh, I need it in an Excel file because blah, blah, like I want to do my own thing. Okay, cool. So then all you got to do is pretty much, let me see where it is. where you go to view tools, and then you're gonna export. I don't know if there, where is it at? Should be on. So pretty much what you're gonna do is you're gonna extract it. And I'm in my personal computer, so I don't think we have it in here. So what you're gonna do is you're able to extract it. So I don't have the paid PDF, the one that we have in our actual military computers, but you'll be able to extract it to PDF, and it's gonna look just like that. And that's pretty much it. And then you send it, and then you'll be good to go. Um, and once we're done, if you want to save the database and save it like this, that's fine. If not, normally what I do, I clear the data. It's going to tell me that in order data is clear, everything is clear, and then I just save it like that, and I wait until next week to put my on orders report. Like I said, once again, if there's any issues, please just get with me. Send me an email. You have my phone number. Give me a call or a text, and like I said, I can always make something custom for you, so you can send your on orders report to your leadership. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.